First, you try to settle the case with the insurance company. If you cannot settle the case, you have to file a lawsuit against the driver who caused the accident, which then forces the insurance company to get their lawyer involved. So then it's lawyer versus lawyer instead of lawyer versus insurance company. Once the lawsuit is filed, there are still opportunities to settle the case, because after the lawsuit is filed, you go through a period of discovery where both sides get to find things out about each other. As this goes on, both sides recognize what type of case that they have and the risk involved. Sometimes you can go to something called mediation, where both parties agree that a non-biased individual party will mediate to see if they can resolve the matter. You still can't settle the case after a lawsuit is filed and you go through all these different avenues. You'll eventually get to something called trial. This is the final step. So you have all your experts, people are testifying, you're going to court, there's a judge, there's a jury, you're going to have verdicts and all these different things. But very few cases go all the way to trial because it's expensive. The longer the lawsuit goes on for, the more time that people have to spend on it, the more expensive that it gets. And it's by design because courts are also overflowing and they want lawyers to settle these things outside of the court if they can. So if you think you have a case and you're just out there yelling about, "Oh, just put me on the stand and let me tell my story," it's not like the TV shows. You know, it takes a long time before you ever get to trial, 3-4 years before you even get to that point where you'd have that moment to tell your story and be convincing on the stand. There's so much more that goes into these cases before you get to that point. And that's why it's very important that you structure and build it the right way in the beginning so that you have the highest possible chance to settle the case for the highest possible number. If you'd like a free case evaluation, feel free to reach out anytime. 832-925-2030. And yes, I changed mid-video. Oh my gosh. God bless you.